On Earth 2, Harry tries to evade being captured by Grodd, but is ultimately caught. On Earth 1, Jesse tells Team Flash about Gorilla City and how they received a message from Grodd, who is in Africa. The telepathic ape asked to meet Harry and his team, but abducted the humans when they arrive. Barry worries and tells the team that in the future there's a gorilla attack on Earth 1. Cisco and Caitlin are chosen to come along with Barry. He tells Jesse to stay and help defend Central City with Wally while they are gone. When Barry tries to convince Julian to cover for him at the CCPD while he is gone, the latter becomes intrigued in the idea of traveling to another dimension. While they're saying goodbye, Julian arrives at the Star Labs and tells them that he is coming. They arrive on Earth 2 and make their way to Gorilla City. They stumble across the location where Harry was taken and are ambushed by Grodd. He tranquilizes them and brings them to Gorilla City. They awaken in cells, which Barry is unable to phase through. Cisco is also unable to open a breach, and they realize that Grodd had dampened their powers. Grodd talks to them through Harry, using his telepathic abilities. He asks Barry for help in taking down Solovar, the ruler of Gorilla City. He tells Barry that Solovar plans to take over Earth 1. He proposes that Barry fight him when they're sentenced to death in the arena. Grodd promises to make sure that Earth 1 will be kept safe once he takes over as ruler. Barry doubts him, but Grodd tells him that he can trust him because of the kindness Caitlin had showed him. Solovar appears and asks them why they had come to their Earth. He then takes over Cisco's mind and speaks through him. He tells them that they will be killed in front of all his fellow apes. Barry challenges him to a fight to the death in exchange for the rest of the team's freedom. Barry prepares to battle Solovar while the rest of the team watch in their cells. Grodd watches from afar while Barry fights Solovar. Cisco tries to guide Barry through the fight, but Solovar proves to be too skilled a fighter. After hearing an off comment from Julian, Cisco tells Barry to fight like Reverse Flash. He defeats Solovar with one punch, but refuses to kill him. He tries to plead peace with the gorillas by sparing Solovar, but Grodd has him tranquilized again for not following through on his words. Grodd talks through Harry again and reveals his true plan to take over Earth 1 himself. With Barry having defeated Solovar, Grodd can now claim his home world once again. Barry tries to reason with Grodd, but is unsuccessful. Harry awakens and asks the team about Jesse. They tell him that she is okay, much to his relief. He then thanks them for risking their lives to save him. Cisco proposes that Caitlin kill him so that Grodd can't use him to open the breach to go to Earth 1. She refuses to do so, but Barry realizes that one of them has to die in order to prevent the future gorilla attack from happening. Barry pretends to be dead when Grodd walks in and takes him out of the cage. Once he leaves, Barry warms himself up and Caitlin apologizes for nearly freezing him to death. He releases his friends and they make their escape. Cisco opens a breach and they barely evade Grodd. On Earth 1, Jesse and Wally have an awkward encounter due to their time apart. The West try to help Wally figure out what is going on when they are alerted about a robbery. Jesse and Wally stop the criminals, but the latter is unimpressed with Wally's showboating. Jesse tells Wally that she has been distant because she feels like he was attracted to her speed and not her before he got his powers. He then asks her to stay, but she walks away. HR tries to talk to Jesse and tells her to give Wally another chance. Later, the team return to Earth 1 with Harry, who is reunited with Jesse. They celebrate their victory and live to fight another day. Jesse tells Wally that she will ask her father if she can stay on Earth 1, and they share a kiss. Caitlin thanks Julian for protecting her, but tells him to be cautious about wanting to be with her. Iris asks Barry how he is able to stay positive despite everything they've gone through, and he tells her that he plans to live a long life with her and her friends. Back on Earth 2, Grodd prepares to raid Earth 1 with his army, using Gypsy to open the breaches. Will Grodd team up with Savitar? Will Cisco and Caitlin have their duel? Or will they have Barry stop him? Will Julian or Jay Garrick have a hand in stopping him as well? Will Wally or Jesse die? Will they save Gypsy? Will they save Iris? Will they save Joe? Which Wells will live? And how will Music Meister make the Supergirl and Flash crossover happen? Will Wally go down a dark road, which will lead him to become the Reverse Flash? And will Black Flash make an appearance? Find out in the next episode of The Flash! Boom!